Hey, what do you say, weekend warriors? We're doing not one, not two, but 3 smoked snacks. They're perfect for game day or any day really. 2 of them we're gonna do over here in the Pit Boss vertical pellet smoker. The other one we're gonna do over here in my drum smoker. But you can do this in any kind of smoker that you have. We're cooking to temperature, so it doesn't matter. In this smoker here, I'm on my lowest setting, which is the smoke setting. For most pellet smokers, that might be somewhere around 150 degrees. Over here on the drum smoker, we're set to 275 degrees Fahrenheit. So again, doesn't matter what kind of smoker you have, just cook to those temperatures and everything will be the same. We're gonna start with the easiest and work our way up to the most difficult, which is still really easy. Now, just because these are easy doesn't mean they're not good. I've tried these and they are good and they're simple. So you're gonna start with your favorite potato chips. I like the Lay's Classic. You could use Ruffles or whatever. Dump them out onto your baking sheet. I've got some foil down here just to help clean up. And then save the bag, don't throw it out. After these cool down, you can put them back in the bag, close them up until you're ready for the game. Spread them out into a thin layer, and then you can just put them straight in the smoker like this. It's a great conversation starter. Don't tell anybody. They'll take a bite. They'll be like, oh my God, did you smoke these? And then that's your in. You could start telling them about all the other things you've smoked. Take them outside, give them a tour. But I like to kick them up a little bit. So I'm gonna use some barbecue rub. Pick one that does not have a lot of salt. So if I look at this Heath Riles pecan rub, I think salt is the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like the 4th or 5th ingredient, not the first one. And I just want a light coating. Just like this. Doesn't need a lot. And that's it. So we're gonna take these over and put them into the pellet smoker. Again, I have it on my lowest setting. Look at that smoke rolling. I'm just gonna go right about the center rack. It's always good to taste one before, just so you know where your starting point is. Then we're gonna get this door closed. And this is gonna go for about 45 minutes to an hour. All right, so snack number 2. Let's say you don't think your guests are gonna be too impressed with that one. What you do in that case is you let them cool, you put them back in the bag. That'll be your little secret stash. Put that in the cupboard, nobody will know about it. Let's check out number 2 over here. This one is slightly more difficult, but equally delicious. So this is a snack mix. We're gonna use 2 tablespoons of your favorite hot sauce. This one is a garlic flavored hot sauce that I really like. About a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. This is half a stick of butter. Your favorite Cheez-Its. I've got some cashews, some itty bitty mini pretzels, 2 kinds of Chex, and a little bit more of the barbecue rub. And this starts by making a flavored butter. So we're gonna take that half a stick that I just melted in the microwave. Then I'll get in the hot sauce. About 2 tablespoons. If you don't like it that spicy, then just go with 1. But we like to kick it up just a little bit. So there's that. Tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Mix it up. So start with your itty bitty mini pretzels. 1 cup of each of these dry ingredients that I'm gonna put down. A cup of your favorite Cheez-Its. And remember, sample as you go. Gotta do your quality control. A cup of cashews. These are the halves and pieces. Here's a cup of wheat Chex mix. And a cup of the rice Chex. Those on there. I'm gonna go ahead and lightly season these with my barbecue rub. Again, this is a low salt rub. Plenty of salt on this stuff. And I'll use my hands, get them all mixed. And this is where you'll kind of eyeball it. I'm already thinking I want some more Cheez-Its in there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just a few more. those up. And then drizzle your butter mixture over top. And then just very gently get in with your hands. You don't want to crush these Chex. And you're going to coat them. I like using my hands because I can feel and make sure that everybody's coated. And that's it. Guess where these get to go? Right in the smoker with our chips. So these are going to go in for about 2 hours. About every 20 to 30 minutes you want to come in and kind of mix them up a little bit, just so they get maximum smoke. Let's get these in. It's going to go right below the chips. By the way, there's no water in the pan. We don't need it for cooking at this low of a temperature. And once again, just sample the chips for quality. And that smoke is already transforming those into something ordinary to extraordinary. So we'll get this door closed. So that's 2 snacks down. But I know what you're saying. You're saying, Mike, that's child's play. You got to have something better than that. So I bring you to number 3, bacon wrapped shrimp. So if this is good enough for Ron Swanson of Parks and Recreation, I think he said, you're taking my number 1 food and wrapping it around my number 3 food. He's very excited about it. You should look that video up on YouTube. Let's do it. The first thing you need is some thin cut bacon. You do not want the thick cut, because the shrimp will cook before the bacon firms up. So just cut it in half like that. And then I've got some shell on uncooked shrimp. So we're gonna peel this shell off, which is not too hard to do. Now we're gonna look and make sure it's been deveined, so take the time to do this. There's nothing worse than getting one of these in your mouth. So just take the knife, get that little guy out of there. And what I'll do is go ahead and get those veins out of all of these. I have 10 shrimp, and then I'm gonna rinse them off, and then I'll come back out and go on to the next step. And here we go. All deveined, rinsed off, ready to go. I'm gonna take a 16-inch pizza screen and I'm gonna spray it just with a little bit of spray butter so these don't stick. And while the shrimp are still in the bowl, I'm gonna hit them up with some barbecue rub. Just get them nice and coated. Get that nice barbecue flavor. We're going to take one of these dudes, wrap it in a piece of bacon starting at the thick end of the shrimp. Come down and over. Just leave the tail hanging out. So there's one down. I'll do a couple more for you here. Start here, kind of go on an angle. You're going to overlap so the bacon holds on. Stretch it out. 2 down. Number 3. And I think you guys get the point. There we go. So I'll knock these out real quick. Alright, so there we go. I've got 11 of them. Then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more rub. Pew, pew, pew. There we go. Look at that. Alright, so now these are going in my drum smoker. The reason I'm using 2 different smokers today is we're doing 2 totally different temperatures. If I were to put these in at the smoke setting in there, they would take forever. The shrimp would way overcook before the bacon got done. So that's why we're cooking at the higher temperature of 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's get this in here. And now all I have to do, I'm gonna clean this up, wash my hands. The potato chips are just about done. It's been about 40 minutes. We'll take those out in a minute, show you what those look like. Then the party mix will be done. Then those will be done. And we're gonna have a feast. All right, let's get this door open. Check on our smoked potato chips. Look at all that smoke rolling. So the genius of this, by heating these up in the smoke, The chips release the oil, which pull in that smoke flavor and our rub. Go ahead and bite it. That's really, really good. So these are gonna come out and cool down. Then I'll put those in the bag and they'll be ready to go for game time. One down. Bring these guys up. Try to bite. So these, right now they're soft, and that's kind of what happens if you've ever made your own party mix before. They're soft right now. Same thing, all those oils are coming out, absorbing the smoke. Once these are done and cooled down, they'll crisp up again. But I'm just gonna go ahead and give them a little bit of a mix. Most of that butter kind of settled down to the bottom. So we'll mix them up. And I'll do that every 20 minutes until they're done. And it's been 20 minutes for our little shrimpy friends here. Let's give these a flip. Man, it smells really good. You can tell the shrimp are starting to get cooked, changing color. Nice little hickory smoke going. So these towards the back are cooking a little bit faster. So all I'm going to do for that is give it a spin. Just like that. Now these guys will catch up. I think we'll be ready to eat in about 20 minutes. All right, we did it. Took really just about 2 hours to do this whole thing. Take a look at these beauties. First, we started off with some smoked potato chips. Just take your favorites. These were Lay's. I put some barbecue rub on them, smoked them for 45 minutes on the lowest temperature on the smoker. They taste awesome. I sampled them as we went. Over here, we've got a smoked party mix. You got your itty bitty pretzels, you got your Chex, you got your Cheez-Its, cashews. We put that awesome little butter sauce with hot sauce and Worcestershire. This was 2 hours in the same smoker on the low setting, and you come in about every 20 minutes and just give them a mix. And then the key here, once you take them out, they're going to be real soft. Just leave them sit out on the countertop to rest and cool, then they'll crisp up again. And then we did the bacon wrapped shrimp, about 45 minutes in a 275-degree smoker. Since I've already been pigging out on the chips, I won't taste those right now. The Chex mix or party mix is really good. Let me get a bite. Buttery, salty, a little bit of spice, good smoke flavor. That tastes really good. Now how about a shrimp? I want one of the crispy ones. Smells like bacon and shrimp. Now I know what Ron Swanson was talking about. Perfectly cooked shrimp on the inside, nice and tender, crispy bacon on the outside, a little bit of a barbecue rub. Those are some really good, really simple snacks that you can do in your smoker. And if you guys like these, I've got a whole bunch more. I've got appetizers and stuff like that. Check those 2 videos out right there. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you over there.